we'll just call this like a rambling list of fall fashion.
Yep. Ladies, welcome back to another episode of the Woman Podcast. My name is Katy Bezet and I'm your host. And today we are talking fall fashion with two of my close friends, Caroline Rogers and Grace Ferguson. Say hi, y'all.
What's up?
What's up?
Grace and Caroline are my go-tos for this because anytime in the last couple of years when I have had a question about fashion, they're the ones I go to because I feel like it is a not strong suit in my world, and it's
You're doing a great job.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, but we all know that I need help. So, today we're here to talk about fall fashion, and Caroline actually owns a boutique here in Conway, Arkansas. Tell us about that.
I actually manage and I'm the buyer.
Okay.
I own it, but hey, same thing.
So that
well, Grace used to work with me at Monroe, my other store. It closed, and then now I'm at Color on French Street, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She's
lots
got
of good
the
stuff.
Best style. Caroline always knows what's up, what's the up and coming. She really does.
I know, she really does.
And I feel like, Grace, what you worked with me when you were like
almost
15,
5 years,
yeah,
like 15 to 20.
I feel like you grew up with me.
Seriously, I mean, when I first came into your store, you're probably like, "What is she wearing?"
No, I feel like
I'll take a chance.
Whatever. Hey, I have many years on you.
Yeah,
you're like cooler than I am.
I know, it's true.
Right, so Caroline has she's married to Cheney and has 2 little kids.
And yes, I have a little 5-year-old Hutch who's a mess, and a little, oh my gosh, she's about to be 1, little baby girl named Iris Blue, and she's a hot mess.
But she's so cute.
Well, she's lucky she's cute.
And then Grace and Kyle.
No kids.
Yeah, no kids.
Yet.
Grace and Kyle are our real life pastors here at Conway, and my sister-in-law. So I married her older brother Hunter. And anything? What's your life like right now? What do you do?
My life looks like.
Where do you work?
Oh, okay. I work at a little pharmacy in Little Rock 2 days a week, and I work at another store in Conway called Harlow and Poppy 3 days a week, and then I do pastoring stuff for our youth ministry here in Conway.
Right. So between the 2 of them, we have 2 amazing stores.
Actually, wait, fun fact.
Fun fact, what?
You and Emily Bezet, who's now married to Tanner, worked for me, and Brooke. Who's, I guess, dating
another
Bezet.
Bezet. Yeah.
So that's just a wild web.
Seriously, some of the best days.
The good old days.
We're living our best life.
I know.
Yeah, just memory lane.
Your store, Monroe, I was talking with Michelle the other day about how, I mean, she wore something this past Sunday that was from Monroe years ago.
I'm wearing Monroe shoes right now.
Right. And I just think you have such a great sense of style because you pick things that, yes, were cool then, but they have stayed in style now.
Yes.
I agree. I love that about the way you choose.
Somehow she still keeps it trendy, but still, how can you wear it for 5 years and it's still cool? Like,
because
who can do that?
I think that's like real important to me because I feel like, especially now, like trends, it's so much different. Like it used to be like, okay, I'm going to pick up a magazine and they're going to tell me what's cool. Now it's like a pair of tennis shoes went viral on Instagram or TikTok and it moves so fast, and I don't know a lot of people who would just like pour in money and it's a lot and it goes so fast. So to me, especially like at more of our age, Katy, I want to buy things that I can wear for years, and I have stuff that I have had for years, and you know, there's a fine line between how much it costs, but how long it's going to last me. And
right, that's what I was going to ask. So how do you make the decision on like, if you're buying a trend, do you spend less? And if you're buying a piece for longevity, do you spend more? Or how do you think?
I feel like I have a few things I'm going to spend more on. And that is a good pair of jeans, a good pair of boots, or booties, a good leather jacket, like a jacket that you know will be in for a long time. And then some trendier items.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I just think that especially in like, it's changed so much, even in like the 5 years, like you could really like get, I mean, especially there was like a time between Monroe and where I work now that I wasn't working, and I was like helping people shop at TJ Maxx, and then I would like find cute stuff at Walmart. Like everyone has kind of come to like a level where you can really find cute stuff
Yeah.
anywhere, but I think that like at a boutique, and I'm always like shop small,
Right.
but if you look at the prices of some of my things or where you work, their things, and like Target, there's not really a big difference. So I think there's
true.
always something, or Amazon or whatever. But yeah, I love to mix. I have a leather jacket I've had for like years, and you just gotta. It's kind of like personal, like whatever you
Value.
feel good in.
Yeah.
And that's, I think that's
agree.
a big, like I'll throw on a leather jacket with like my workout clothes and feel like I'm put together. So
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
anyway.
Well, okay. I'd love if we could talk through just kind of top fall fashion. I don't know if we want to talk trends or what, but just what do you guys see right now that could be fun things to incorporate into our wardrobe? You know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
going off the leather, I feel like leather has never gone out, but it truly is. Usually we're used to the leather jackets, but now it's like everything. Leather skirts, leather dresses, leather pants, leather jackets, all of it. All leather is in. And even, I don't know how we feel about the headbands, but like leather headbands are a thing. All
I'm
the
into it.
headbands.
Okay.
And so, leather.
Leather.
You can't
So
have too
how do
much
you wear leather without looking like you joined a motorcycle gang?
You have a thought,
I
Kara?
think, well, I
For real.
think,
I don't feel like I ever feel that way. Like every time I put on a leather jacket, I'm like, I'm cool.
Okay, leather jacket, yes. But like if I went and bought a pair of leather pants, people would be like, what gang are you in?
I really like to, like, we have some like coated, I call them coated, but they're
Coated.
like, they
Yeah.
look, but they're a little less, leather's a little intimidating. But I feel like a leather jacket, I mean, I've seen you.
And I
like,
feel like it's what you pair it with. Like if you're pairing it with something that's more warm and cozy, you're not going to look like you just got
Okay.
off a motorcycle.
Okay.
and
Gotta
like,
feel
there was
good.
a day that I went into Kroger with like a hat, a leather jacket, and a COVID mask, and I was like, it might have been a bandana, but I was like, oh no, I look like a bandit.
Didn't think this through.
I was like, it's a lot. Anyway, that's just, you know, gotta work this mask in, you know.
I know. Yeah, that's a whole
Yeah,
other
that's
topic.
another fall fashion trend.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I don't have
Just
any good
kidding.
tips on that. But
Lord help us.
that's just the life we're
bejeweled
living.
I mean, it's black. I was wearing a bandana before, like that was,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
it was kind of hard. So
Yeah, I've seen people doing the bandana as a mask, but
It's
I
hard.
tried it and I looked like a bandit.
that's, well, try having a hat on.
Yeah.
It's a
That-
commitment to put on a bandana. I
Oh man.
okay, so
Okay.
leather.
leather. What else, Karen?
I think a big one is plaid, which I feel like has kind of always been in,
Yeah.
but like I'm seeing like plaid blazers, and I feel like some of those plaids maybe you didn't reach for last year. I feel like you could maybe pull them back out, kind of rethink them. But like plaid, there's like kind of like plaid trousers and plaid tops that are, and another thing, they're calling it a shacket, like a shirt and a
Yes,
jacket.
yes.
A shacket we're about to get, and I love, I mean, it's really kind of just like a little bit new take on a plaid shirt. So I think you should like pull some of those out. I know used to have a ton, and they kind of, so I just work with what
I
you
love
got.
plaid. I
But
feel like it's a very workable pattern because it's
I
not
love-
too loud
yeah.
and out there, but it's just still very neutral,
but
easy to wear.
the plaid blazers I love, the kind of preppy, and I think they're calling it like kind of prep
yes,
chic
and
too.
that's another whole trend in
Yeah.
itself is
Yeah.
that preppy look.
I
So-
love a preppy look.
Yes.
Yeah, like collars are really in, and like little like cardigans are getting kind of shorter this season, which I love.
Yes,
Yeah.
like a chunkier knit of a shorter cardigan.
Okay, so leather, plaid. When you say plaid shirt, I'm like envisioning what I might wear to a hoedown. Like this is why we are having this podcast, because you say one thing and
funny.
I interpret it differently, and I'm
See-
like, the people need help.
I do.
because
Right.
I think
Personally, I need help.
I think that would like. I mean, do you not remember like it was like plaid around your waist, plaid,
Yes.
plaid.
Yeah,
I think you
it's-
could definitely like pull those back out, but even like
But style them even a little
Yeah.
differently than you used to.
or like checked. I've seen a lot of different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just
I wish we could show you pictures. Maybe we can like leak some.
Yeah, we really
leak
could.
some pictures because
could.
I'm thinking more of like the shacket trend.
love a
with,
jacket.
like a neutral color toned plaid pattern too.
Okay. So not like a red hoedown pattern.
I think you could.
It could be. Yeah,
I think
really
it's
could
all.
be.
It's
I
all
feel like it's come to the point where there's really no rules. There's just things that are more in at times than others.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like no to anything. It's just this is more of a yes.
Okay.
And I'm a big on that. I hate for anyone to feel like, oh, you're not wearing what's in. And
Right.
somebody told me, hold on. Okay, no, I was at like a flea market, and I wanted
Ooh,
these
love
chairs. I wanted these chairs so bad, and I was like, I don't know if it's going to look right. And the woman was like, well, if you love them, they're going to look right.
Well,
And
you've taught me that.
Yeah,
And that's what I always live by. I'm like, if I like this
Yes.
jacket, I can make it work.
And those chairs, like literally, I get more compliments on those. So I think that same goes for if you really love something, like just wear it.
Yeah,
That's
it'll
so
work.
good.
But if you
It'll
need
work.
help, text me or come shop.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, for sure. Okay, so what else is on the top list?
Blazers, I
Yeah.
feel like are always a thing, but more like oversized blazers.
I love a
A
blazer.
neutral colored, but it can even be a color. Like, what do you think I was going to ask this. What do you think the top color is for fall?
I think it's like jewel tones, really like rich. Like I love color, but I love like the mustard and
Yes.
the chartreuse and like the deep emeralds. Like I think all, but really I don't ever see like rules with color, but I do think
agree.
that those rich colors are in. And then I also see like, this is one of my trends. So we'll just say it's what, number 3?
Yeah,
Are we on 3?
right.
I don't know. We don't
Okay, I
know.
said blazers, that's 3, so maybe
Okay.
it's number 4.
Maybe it's number 4, yeah. But like nude versus black, like I'm seeing a lot of nude,
Yes. Yes.
which I kind of like, and I feel like that's kind
Even
of fresh.
like nude on nude.
Yeah.
I feel like you see lots of the matching look from head to toe, honestly.
So instead of wearing like maybe like black pants, maybe like just kind of
Yeah,
mix
that's
it
good.
up because I love black too. So
I do too.
And
And
no
I
hate.
I love good black on black, so that's kind of that's cool to hear.
Another thing I've been seeing is trousers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what people's thoughts are on that. I'm loving it. I love a trouser.
I love
Need
a
to find
trouser.
a good pair still. But some neutral trousers I feel like are really a thing with even a neutral blazer or the
Yeah, a
plaid
good neutral
jacket
blazer right
or-
now would be something that like I need.
Yes,
you know,
I agree.
like I don't
Put
even
it
have
in my
like
closet.
yeah,
I have to have it.
gotta find it for
That's
the.
good.
Because you can wear it so many different ways.
I'm learning so much right now.
I'm glad,
For real. Like
but and it's really
good you need
Me too. I'm learning things too. It's helpful.
really, but like some of the stuff, like even from like some things just come back around or
Yeah.
more in like the next year, and so that's what. And I think maybe some of that, like you're buying, like be a smarter buying, like maybe do shop at a boutique that like has more of the quality has longevity. I don't know what really the answer to that is, but that's what I like about my closet. I'm like, I'm pulling out these shoes that I wore like when I was pregnant 5 years ago, and I love them.
Honestly, that's the best.
That's awesome. Okay, so you said trouser. And when you say trouser, that's like more of a
Like, what decade is that?
Like a
look?
church
Like
pant.
yeah, like I'm thinking of like the Limited or Banana
Yeah.
Republic. Like
Yes,
like
no, seriously.
where to
but
work.
like wide
Yeah.
leg.
Even
And
like
wide
tapered,
leg.
wide.
Okay.
That's another thing. Oh gosh, I'm rambling. This is so bad.
I could go on.
But yeah, I could go on. Like wide, skinny. I feel like, and like today, it was one of my trends. But we'll just call this like a rambling list of fall fashion.
Yep.
Skinny jeans. It's not. I mean, there's still. Of course, you can still wear skinny jeans, but I'm seeing
I was gonna
so.
mention that too.
I
Skinny
love
jeans aren't like I wouldn't maybe buy any more new skinny jeans.
right
Noted.
as Katie kicks her leg
I
up.
literally
Katie
just stuck.
shows us her skinny jeans. See, and they look great. And I didn't even second guess your outfit because you look
Yeah,
so cute.
like they're definitely not out, but I just think there's more room. And like I'm not the tall. You're tall and can wear anything.
Yes.
Both of y'all are. I'm shorter, but I have on
She can
jeans.
still wear anything.
No, that are not skinny. They're like
yeah. Even like more of a straight or
I love it.
yeah.
Okay.
anything.
Is
I love the trend.
high waisted
Yes.
still a good thing?
It better never go.
Yeah,
I know.
and I don't. That's the
Because
thing
you'll
is,
see me wearing
I
high-waisted
have a lot
forever.
of older customers that ask me for like low waisted, and like the thing is there's not really
It's
that they
just-
don't
it's
exist
hard.
anymore. It's all going like mid or high, which
That's
you know,
great, though.
it keeps my eating in check.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I love the high waisted.
If you go out to eat and your
Yeah.
high-waisted jeans are really tight on your stomach, it's like
I
was
ooh,
planning on eating all of this, but
Yeah.
I physically
I
can't.
might stop now.
I always wear my skinniest, tightest pants on Thanksgiving because I just
And then you know your limit.
it's like hurting, you know.
Oh my gosh. Or you just unbutton and keep going. That's my way.
So I think that's fun with jeans, and I really like if you invest in anything, do yourself a favor and get a nice pair of jeans. Like it doesn't have to be like crazy, and I don't, you know.
Right.
I don't believe. I don't believe in a $200-something pair of jeans. I just don't.
I think you sell some good jeans that are like $70.
Yeah, I have some
like
good.
I feel like that.
Or $100, even though I know that.
You could go sell some things at Plato's, which I'm doing right now while I'm here. I have some things I'm selling
and
at
like
Plato's, and
Levi's.
Buy yourself a pair of good jeans.
I found my pair of Levi's at TJ Maxx, like when I wasn't working for like $16. Still love them.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know.
I used to literally shop for people at TJ Maxx. Like you could find some gems, but I don't have time anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah,
because
love TJ Maxx.
The store is so crazy.
Okay, so what else? I know
did you talk about your sleep sheet?
Oh, okay. Yes, this is a trend that I, try to perfect on the daily. Obviously,
I'm sure you are.
but I feel like with everybody really like more like home. This is 2020. Like we're not doing a whole lot. I feel, even though there was something called pajama chic where it was literally like you looked like, but I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about like, let's make your most comfortable lounge pants acceptable to wear to like Kroger or maybe to dinner.
Is what I'm talking about. I think this is what I even just do on the daily.
Yeah, I mean, that's
wearing my lounge set, throwing on a jacket and my favorite kicks, and I'm like, yeah, this looks great.
Yes, like wearing like a pair of joggers. A band tee, because I am who I am.
Yeah, always.
And a leather jacket. Throw on some tennis shoes, and I'm good to go. I feel cute, Or like sweatshirts people love. I mean the woman ones were so cute.
People love a crew neck. Yeah, I feel like that's very.
And so or like throwing that on in the right way. I just feel like we have to like find a way to kind of.
People are even pairing like their collared shirts under an oversized crew neck. So if you're wanting to mix the preppy look plus the lounge look. That's a way to do it as well.
We've been selling like a lot of even like silk joggers with heels. Like you could go throw them on for church with like, and I've seen like blazers and sweatpants. Like the possibilities are endless.
Yeah,
good to know.
But I'm here for it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm really loving the trends right now because I do feel like you can go so many different directions of comfy.
And I do think we have to talk about probably the biggest trend, the most like widespread trend is the shoulder detail.
Yes.
And like I was on the fence about carrying it for the store. I'd seen it and I'm like, I love these shoulder pad tanks. I love the idea of them, but I don't really know.
Yeah.
And so I put it on. I'm like, wait, this is actually flattering. And,
it really is.
My older customers were like, wait, we love shoulder pads from the 80s. Like it's actually flattering.
Yeah, I think so too.
But from shoulder pads to just like the ruffle sleeve, the ruche sleeve, and that's huge, and that's really flattering on everybody, and it kind of helps your posture.
I agree. It does just make you look put together.
Well, I love, the shoulder pad tanks. It's like, it just gives you a little more definition. It's like,
but you're wearing a t-shirt, so you feel comfortable. But you look so good.
So look for shirts and blouses that have shoulder detailing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
they're they're literally everywhere.
Okay. That's good. That's good to know.
I love it.
And it's not like, because I've seen some with like, I don't know, decoration-y things on the shoulders.
Embellishment?
Yeah, embellishment. It's not like too young.
No, I've sold, and then like I said, I've sold, I mean, now we even like have a top with like a little shoulder pad. Like that's so in. What you're talking about, so in the sheer sleeve, like they're kind of like ruche. I don't know what the word is.
I know.
Puffy, whatever.
But I get like the sheer sleeve puffiness on like
it's
the
everywhere.
Arms. Yeah, it really is.
You could probably walk in anywhere and you'll see it.
Yeah.
Sweaters have it. I have a couple of sweaters with it. So it's just something. It's feminine. I feel like. It's very feminine and ladylike.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yeah. Oh, I love the word ladylike.
Yeah. I feel like it's really in. But then again, like blazers, it's just it's just all over the place. Maybe just find a friend you can text like Katie does.
Maybe we'll try to make like a Pinterest board of some things we put together.
I love it. Well, Grace has even helped me because I've invited her over to my house to help clean up my closet. And so if you feel like you have it is not a strong suit of yours, to know what to buy, what not to buy, how to clean your closet out,
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
that. Get you a friend that it is a strong suit
Your
for.
friend can be Mira Caroline. Find us on the gram.
And
I
I've
stop B. Ferguson, Caroline Rogers.
I don't even know what my handle is. I just think that, and people I feel like really they feel so awkward and insecure about it, but it is a big source of confidence for, most women, and there's nothing to be like weirded out by going anywhere or asking someone for help. I think that's big.
Yeah.
I think that's really smart because I think knowing how to dress for your body type is really important. And it took me a while, I think, to figure out like what looks good and what doesn't look good. I'm still figuring it out. And having a friend that can be like, that doesn't look good, actually.
Yeah. That's not the best for your body
I think you should do higher waisted jeans or whatever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, that's really helpful. So.
It's good. And that it's like kind of a funny story. I'm like probably really rambling. I feel like I'm definitely the talker out of these three. But I had this is like a side note, but this is how it's funny how people's perspective on clothes or whatever. I had some dental work done and it was like a hot mess and I was so embarrassed. And I love my dentist. Shout out to Dr. Weaver. I don't know if she goes here. I don't know if she'll listen, but she's like the cutest. And I was like so embarrassed. I was like, oh, Dr. Weaver, I'm so embarrassed. Like, don't judge me. And she was like in my mouth and she goes, no, it's just like if I had ugly clothes and I walked in and you're helping me find cute clothes. And I was like, oh my, Dr. Weaver is not the same. But then I thought about it later. I'm like, I guess I could kind of she's helping me. She's a dentist. But it was so funny.
Yeah.
And of course I was like, no, it's not the same. This is much worse. Dr. Weaver.
Not a bad thing. It's just if you need some help and guidance.
Yes. Don't feel ashamed about it.
No. Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. Any final closing advice for listeners?
Advice. Dress modest. I love Jesus.
Amen, sister.
Amen. I don't know.
All right. Well, Grace and Carolyn, thank you so much for sharing your fashion wisdom with us today. I know that I definitely learned a lot. And I'm going to listen back to it and take lots of notes because I need help.
Yeah, I'm going to go re-look through my closet and see what
I know.
I'm a purger.
Yeah.
I'm like, see ya.
I know.
Yeah.
I am too. So, thank y'all for being with us. And ladies,
it was so much fun. Thank
you.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Woman Podcast. We will see you back soon.
Bye.